And we're live. Hello, everyone. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Like, I'm so worried about the audio. Yay, Emily. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Neil. Sabrina. Hello, everyone. Okay, perfect. Sound is good. Yay. I don't know why I keep looking at the computer. I have it right here. Have a seat, Yuliya. Have a seat. This is so awesome. Okay, you guys, this is my first time being on YouTube live. This is so cool. Good morning, everyone. And there's like a lag, of course. Yay. Happy Saturday. Can you guys believe it's almost October. It's September 26th. Where has the time flown by, right? Alrighty. Okay, so this is frozen for some reason. Okay, sound is good, audio is great. It's so awesome to see everyone over here. So my name is Yuliya, and I teach yoga in the Vancouver area and Camas and Washougal, and I miss not being in breweries. So here I am. Surprise, everyone. Happy Saturday. I don't know if you have your coffee or Spanish coffee, dare I say. I don't have Spanish coffee. I actually want a water, but if we are all ready, let's get started. Let's get started laying on our back. I'm going to begin in Shavasana today to kind of ground, come back to our little island. That's our mat for today. And just simply allowing the legs to extend, the feet to fall open, arms can take a nice shape, palms facing up. Wiggle out your shoulder blades. Just tuning into the breath. Allowing everything to soften, all the joints, the hips, the shoulders. Maybe even allow the eyes to close. And when we're all ready, let's take a deep inhale in through the nose. And big exhale out through the mouth. 2 more just like that. Big inhale, opening up the belly, the chest, the ribs. And exhaling out through the mouth. And 1 more just like that. Biggest breath of your Saturday morning. Inhaling, opening up the belly, the mid-belly, the chest, maybe even an extra sip at the top. And big exaggerated sigh. Just relaxing into that exhale. Coming back to that regular breathing, that steady inhalation and exhalation. And if it even helps, doing a count of 4 at the inhalation, holding the breath for 3, and exhaling for 5. If that's too much, just focus on breathing in and out. Maybe even letting the exhale be longer than the inhale. Simply allowing yourself to soften, melt, and even surrender with every exhale. Allowing the breath to slow down. And if thoughts are present, just notice the thoughts. Notice the thoughts coming in and out, being the observer, noticing the thoughts without judgment, and then simply returning to the breath. Just doing a gentle, quick body scan, starting at the crown, softening muscles in the face, releasing tension in the jaw. Relaxing the neck, the shoulders, the arms, your hands. Softening the chest, the belly. Softening the back, especially the lower back, just releasing the tightness that might be present. Letting the hips feel heavy, the upper legs, the lower legs. And softening the feet and just breathing this gentle relaxation throughout the toes. And in this moment, I invite you to say an affirmation, either out loud or to yourself, or you don't even have to say it at all. Just listen. I am right where I am supposed to be in this moment right now. I am right where I am supposed to be right here, right now. I am right where I am supposed to be on this Saturday morning. And when you're ready, let's all take a deep inhale, big belly breath. Big exhale, let it out. You can blink the eyes open or keep them closed and just follow along with the guidance. Let's stretch our arms up above the head. Inhale, point the toes, stretch the arms. And as you exhale, bring the knees into the chest, round the spine, and just kind of squeeze into a ball. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, round. Squeeze everything out. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to laying, and we're going to come into this banana shape. So bring your feet to the left side of your mat. Get your right foot over the left, and then the wrist on the left side above your head. And option to, with your left hand, grab your right wrist to kind of give more traction on that right side. So you're kind of in this C-shaped banana pose, feeling a stretch in the right side body. I realized that when I looked at the screen, everything looks backwards, right? Yeah, it's backwards. So I may look different when I guide you through your sides. I apologize. So just allowing the shoulders to get heavy, the thighs to release, and simply breathe into this right side body stretch here. We're going to do 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale, release. Gently come back towards center. Feet walk to the right side of the mat. Left leg on top of the right. And then switch the wrists so that your right hand is pulling the left wrist. Little traction on that left side. Don't rip your arm out. And simply return to the breath. Just notice yourself relaxing. It's going to pick up, trust me. 1 more inhale right here. And exhale, bring everything back to center. Let's take our knees into the chest. And either place your hands behind the thighs and kind of press the knees towards the chest, or hands can come over the shins right below the knees and kind of like little pressure towards the chest. So what you're wanting to do is stretch out that lower back. So lower back should be gently pressing towards the mat. Try to ground the shoulders down even more. Soften the belly, the chest, relax the face, and simply let the weight of the legs do its own stretch here. This is great for lower back pain or tightness. Let's take 1 more big breath right here. And as you exhale, release the hands and just let go of the left leg. Take the left leg out nice and long. Right knee's going to stay, and either clasp the hands behind the thigh or over that right shin. Again, soften the shoulders. Release any tightness in the hips. Soften the thigh. Let the right leg feel heavy. Soften the face. And you can either hang here or roll out the toes if you want some more movement, rotation in that right ankle. And always, like in my classes, I always encourage you to take what you need, leave what doesn't feel good. And always please feel free to modify. And also, FYI, my cats are always coming in and out during my live streams, right on time. When you're ready, go ahead and release that right leg out, left leg into the chest, bending the knee. And notice this side. Maybe this side's a little tighter. Maybe it feels a little tense. Or maybe it's right where it's supposed to be. Again, soften the hips, the shoulders. Soften that left thigh. And simply breathe into the stretch. And again, I invite you to roll out this left ankle if you want just some more movement. Some of us might be jittery with the coffee, or you just want more movement. One more big breath right here. Release, exhale. Let's take the hands out now, either T or cactus arms. Bring both of the knees together and stack them right over your hips. Take an inhale right here. And exhale. Go ahead, drop your knees to your left side. And we're just going to hang here for just one breath. And on your next inhale, go ahead, lift your right knee up, bring it towards the center. And with an exhale, drop it back down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, bring it up. Try to soften the shoulders, the belly. And exhale, bring it down. Just nice and easy. Gentle movement here. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, drop it back down. Now both knees with control back towards center. Inhale. And exhale, drop it to the other side. Stay here for one breath. And your next inhale, left leg comes up as high as you go. You can bring it all the way back to center and drop it back down. 2 more. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, bring it down. And with an inhale and control, bring it back to center. And hands are going to come around the shins, right below the knees. Let's kind of roll side to side, massaging the hips, upper glutes, lower back, sacrum area. And then come to a pause. I'm going to roll up and down the full length of the spine, coming up to a seated position, maybe taking an extra roll for that sweet massage, right, that you can only get with rolling up and down. So find a crisscross applesauce position of your choice. Finding a nice tall spine here. Let the sit bones sink into the ground. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, bring them down. 2 more just like that. Big stretch, lengthen up. Exhale, come down. 1 more time. Inhale, reach. And exhale, bring them down. Let's just rest the hands on the knees. We're going to take our left ear, drop it down to that left shoulder, and just kind of pause here. Breathe into this right side of the neck, feeling the stretch, breathing into the tightness. Relaxing the head, just noticing how heavy the head is. An option to kind of stay here and breathe into the stretch, or kind of move that ear over the shoulder side to side, or kind of move the head front to back, getting an extra stretch. And pause where you're at, back through center, other side. Right ear, right shoulder. Observing here, maybe you might be a little tighter here. I am. Woo. And breathing into the side, bringing more stretch and opening on this left side of the neck. Noticing how maybe the head even drops down with every exhale. And again, option to kind of slide the ear over the shoulder front to back. Bringing more stretch to the side of the neck here. And pausing where you're at, head back to center. And let's begin our rotation. So drop the ear to one side, drop the head forward, other side, and all the way around. Allowing the head to feel heavy. Bringing breath into this movement in case you are holding your breath. Again, reminder to pause in any areas of aches, tightness, knots, tension. Allow those thighs to feel heavy and soft. Maybe lengthen the spine if you've kind of slouched a little bit. Let's do one more rotation where you're at. And pause and reverse. Other side. Couple more sides here. Last rotation. And back to center. Yay. Okay, let's take our left hand, bring it out to the side, right arm reaches up. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. And as you exhale, bring it over to the side. Option to keep the arms straight and reaching up like that, or kind of around it, whatever kind of feels good right now. Let's stay here for a couple more breaths. As I glance out at the comments. One more breath right here. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Let's bring the hand down. Uncross the legs. Recross. Other side. Right hand comes out. Left arm reaches up. Inhale. Exhale. Let it stretch. One more breath right here. And exhale, come back to center. Hands back on the knees. Let's do some shoulder shrugs. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, release. Couple more. Inhale, bring them up. Flex the biceps, the triceps. Exhale, release. Inhale, bring them up. Deltoids, triceps, biceps, flex. And exhale, release. Let's do some shoulder circles. Bring the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Make them smooth. Little rotations here, just warming up the shoulders, getting any cobwebs out. Some of us have tight shoulders, so kind of like making this your own. Pause where you're at, and let's reverse. Backwards, upwards, forwards, and down. Last one, and pause. Let's bring our arms up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist towards your left. Drop the arms down. That hand can rest on the knee. As you inhale, lengthen the spine up, the crown, the neck. And exhale, draw that gaze behind that shoulder. One more breath. And exhale, back towards center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, other side. Again, always taking the inhales as you lengthen up. And your exhales, just tiny microscopic twist over towards the back. Remembering that any sort of twists you do, they are always aiding in digestion. So you might notice maybe you're like burping. So that is all normal. Inhale, reach, lengthen up. Exhale, maybe the belly presses up towards all the organs, the spine. Let's do one more breath. Inhale. And exhale, back towards center. Okay, last seated pose. Take your right shin, have it facing the front. Left leg is out behind you, so those left toes are pointing back, and you got this little 90-degree angle shape, okay? Right hand places out right here. Line up that shoulder over the wrist. Left arm reaches up and lift the hips up as you inhale. With an exhale, come all the way down. And go as up as it feels comfortable, as high as it feels comfortable. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring it down. Last one. Inhale, bring it up. Option to stay up for one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, come down. Switch. Everything comes to the other side. Left wrist out. Shoulder over the wrist. Right hand leads the way. Inhale, rise. Exhale, just gently with control, setting it down. Come up. Inhale. And exhale, bring it down. Last one. Inhale. Option to do another additional breath at the top. And coming all the way down. All right, let's make our way down to child's pose. Option to bring the knees together, have the knees a little bit out, or as wide as that, the width of the mat. Big toes come together, hips all the way back, arms stretching out in front of you, and just softening, allowing that forehead to release. Just pressing down into the mat. If this feels uncomfortable in the neck, stack either a fist or two underneath the forehead so you can relax the neck here. Allowing every exhale to lengthen the arms, the spine. Inhaling, lengthening arms, and exhaling, softening the chest. Breathing down the spine, softening the muscles around the spine and the lower back. Releasing the hips, releasing any tightness in the thighs, and simply allowing yourself to just let go in here. Let's take one more deep breath right here. And as you exhale, rising up into hands and knees, all fours, tabletop. Lining the shoulders up over the wrists, hips over the knees. And let's first begin with these side-to-side twists. So twist towards your left and gaze to that left side of the hip. And then let's do the opposite. Gaze to the right side. Let's do two more on each side. So you're kind of doing these little snake-like movements side to side before we drop into cat-cow. And back towards center. Go ahead, drop the belly. Inhale, open the heart. Big breath. Exhale, round. Push the mat away. Tuck the tailbone in. Couple more. Inhale, cow pose. Tuck the tailbone, one vertebrae at a time. Drop the head. Belly comes up. Rounding, rounding. And let's do one more. Inhale, drop. Cow pose. Exhale, Halloween cat. Push the mat away. Puff up between the shoulder blades. That belly pushes up, opening new spaces between the vertebrae. And go ahead, come back towards neutral table. Let's walk our hands out all the way to the top edge of the mat for puppy pose. So make sure your hips are aligned over the knees. Head is going to drop down onto the forehead. Arms are extending long. Breathing, openness into the shoulders. Breathing length into the spine, the lower back, softening the chest, any amount. One more breath right here. And as you exhale, lift the head up and kind of roll over to the forearms, taking the knees out from below you and coming all the way down onto the belly for Sphinx pose. Let's take the wrists inside the elbow so you can kind of get like a measurement of width, because you want your arms to be about a forearm width wide. Okay. Pressing the palms and fingertips into the mat, opening the chest, and even like pressing the front of the hips down into the mat. So as you press the hips down and the palms down, little lifting of the shoulders, the neck out of the shoulders, lengthening the crown up, gaze is straight ahead, and breathe. One more inhale right here. And exhale. Let's lower all the way down. Take the hands at the sides and go through table into our first down dog of practice. Table, curl the toes, send the hips back and out. Pedaling out the feet, bending one knee and then the other, waking up the calves, the hamstrings. Always allowing the arms and back to be straight and only then the knees straighten out, right? It's okay if the knees are bent. Use your inhale to lengthen the arms and spine. And then your exhale to press the chest down towards the mat. Having those fingers spread out wide. Breathing. Let's inhale where you're at. Exhale, bend the knees, look up, take a step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, hands up the shins or up the thighs. Exhale, we fold, bend the knees generously. And then pressing through the feet, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Coming up all the way to standing. Inhale, reach up. And then as you exhale, just drop the left arm down. Right arm's going to reach up. Inhale. Then as you exhale, kind of bend over towards that left side so you feel a stretch on the right side body. Full breaths right here. Allowing every exhale to let the top arm drop down a little more. One more breath. And exhale, right hand comes down, left arm reaches up. Inhale. Exhale, C shape. Full breaths. Hope you guys can see. One more inhale right here. And exhale. Let's bring both arms up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open the arms. Let the chest lead the way. We come all the way down to a fold. Knees can bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands slide up the shins. Exhale, bend the knees. Arms drop down. Step the feet back into plank pose. And let's modify our first vinyasa. Knees come down. Coming all the way down onto the belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, either into baby cobra or all the way up to up dog. And then use the exhale to take you into down dog. Pedal the feet out. You should be warming up and feeling it now. Pedaling the feet out. I say that a million times during my classes. When you're ready, let's bring that right leg to the top of the mat, setting up for low lunge, okay? Left knee comes down, left toes untuck. Please line up your knee over the ankle. And make sure that the knee is right underneath your right shoulder. So if you have to toe heel the foot out slightly to the right edge of the mat, please do so. And take the hands out to the sides, allowing your head to feel heavy, softening the neck, maybe even closing the eyes. We'll be here for about 3 deep breaths. Allow everything to release. Softening the face, softening the thighs, breathing into this stretch. Well, let's take one more deep breath right here. And exhale. Bring the head up. And let's take the right hand, place it on the inside of your right leg, and then kind of toe heel the foot all the way out to that right edge of the mat for lizard pose, okay? Grounding into the palms, let the spine get nice and long, the neck get long. Option to stay here, or if you want a little more, curl the left toes, lift that left knee up. And again, lots of length in that leg, the spine, the neck. Feeling strong. When you're ready, set that left knee down, toe heel the foot back towards center. Right hand comes onto the thigh, help yourself out, lift yourself up to Anjaneyasana. Both arms come up. And notice the pose here, right? Arms reach up, chest is lifting up and forward. Belly is active, drawing in towards the spine. Right foot is rooting down, especially that big toe. Inhale, reach. Exhale, arms come back behind you. Clasp the hands, lift and open that chest. I love chest openers. Seriously, you guys. Ooh, one more breath right here. Exhale, release the clasp. Arms come back up. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, palms at heart center. Inhale, come forward, lengthen that spine. And exhale, twist to your right. So that left elbow comes out to the right edge of the thigh. So each inhale, you're lengthening the neck and the spine, and each exhale, tiny little twist, just a little twist, maybe even noticeable just for you. And keep that focus, like press the toes down, helps with the grounding and the balance. One final breath right here. And exhale, unhook. Hands come down, pivot the hips back for splits prep, but we're going to come forward as we inhale. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale back. One more time. Great. Now you can do the splits and exhale back. We're going to pause right here. Flip the right toes up. Big breath as you lengthen the spine. And exhale, soften any amount over the leg. Just surrender the chest down, soften the head, release the neck. Find a couple breaths in here. One big breath in here. And when you're ready, rise up, right leg tucks behind you, and either float through vinyasa, go straight to down dog, or take a quick child's pose. Your choice here. One more breath where you're at. And when you're ready, left leg steps forward to the top of the mat, low lunge. Right knee drops down, right toes untuck. Make sure that that left knee's tucked in under that left shoulder. Hands come out to the sides to support you like a little teepee. Relax the neck, soften the head, release any tension in the face. And simply breathe into the thighs, the hips. Just focus on that inhalation and the exhalation. Two more breaths where you're at. One final breath. And exhale. Let's come up. Left arm comes onto that left thigh. Both arms reach up in Anjaneyasana, lifting up. Make sure that ankle is right below the knee. Reaching up. Big stretch right here. Opening the chest again. Activating the belly. Pressing it towards the spine. Inhale, reach. Exhale, drop the arms back behind you and find a clasp, but try to clasp the opposite side. That feels so weird. Full breaths right here, lifting the heart. And when you're ready, release the clasp. Arms reach up. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, lean forward, stretch the spine. And exhale, twist towards your left. Right elbow hooking on the outside of your left thigh. Nice little twist here. Great balance here. Inhaling and then reaching that crown out nice and long. Every time you exhale, tiny little twist in the ribs, the upper ribs, the lower ribs. And again, rooting with that left foot, especially the big toe. Sometimes just like the tiniest pressing of the toes helps. And when you're ready, unhook, untwist, hands come down, shift the hips back. And then we're going to inhale, slide forward. Exhale, release. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. And exhale back, splits prep. Left toes come up, little flexion right here. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, soften. Just surrender over that left leg. Couple breaths right here. And when you're ready, come up, left leg tucks back, and either through vinyasa to down dog or just finding down dog. Couple breaths where you're at. Go ahead, ground into that left foot. Reach the right leg up. Any amount off the mat is just fine. Three-legged dog here. Bending the right knee. Take a look to the top of the mat. Stepping at the top. Back heel drops down. Left toes pivot out. Pressing through the feet. Lifting up in warrior one. Making sure that that right knee is stacked over the ankle. Again, lifting the arms up. Belly draws in towards the spine. Inhale, reach. And exhale, open the arms out. Cactus arms. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, pivot and open to warrior two. Maybe even taking a step back if that feels good on the hips. Go ahead, tuck the pelvis in. Belly draws in. Arms are out, lengthening. Parallel to the floor. Gazes straight to the front middle finger. Lengthening up with the spine, neck, and crown. And when you're ready, arms come back behind you, opening that chest. Inhale. And then as you exhale, let yourself fall down to that right inner thigh, humble warrior, softening the head, the neck, allowing the clasped hands to kind of like reach up and lengthen. Let the toes root down. Trust your strength. Inhale right here. And exhale, press through the feet, lift back up, undo the clasp, opening up. We're going to inhale, reach forward, drop the forearm down, left arm reaches up towards the sky or over at an angle here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep the arm behind you, reverse warrior. Your right arm either reaches up or back. However feels most comfortable for you. And always gaze can either look up or down. And as you exhale, cartwheel the arms down to the top of the mat. Back heel pops up, right foot steps back, and down dog. Press all 10 fingers into the mat. Rooting the palms down, pressing the chest gently towards the thighs. And when you're ready, ground into that right foot. Left leg reaches up, three-legged dog. Stretch, stretch. Bend that left knee and step to the top of the mat between the hands. Back heel drops down. Pivot those back toes out, pressing through the feet. Reaching up, warrior one. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, arms out. Cactus arms. I wasn't kidding about chest openers, you guys. I love this. Inhale right here. Exhale, shoulder blades come together. Inhale, arms reach up. And then exhale, opening up, warrior two. Big stretch here. Pelvis tilts forward, belly draws in. Lengthening the spine, neck and crown. And when you're ready, go ahead, clasp the hands, but clasp to that other weird clasp. Inhale, lengthen the crown. Exhale, let yourself, with control, drop down as far as it feels comfortable for you. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, press up, release the clasp. Inhale, reach forward. Drop that left arm onto the thigh, side angle. Either arm reaches up or over at a side, to the side. One more breath right here. Inhale. And exhale, right arm sweeps back, left arm reaches up, reverse angle, either up towards the sky or bringing it back behind you. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down towards the mat, either taking a child's pose, vinyasa to down dog, or down dog, your choice. Let's all meet in down dog. Take a deep inhale right where you're at. Exhale, bend the knees. Look up, take a step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, hands up the shins. Slide up the shins. Exhale, we fold. And coming all the way up to standing as you inhale. And arms come down. All right, guys, you've made it up the yoga mountain. All right, let's ground into our left foot. And we're just going to simply bring your right knee up and either grab behind the thigh or clasp the fingers over the shin, like so. Ooh. Okay, so in here, allow the left foot to really ground down, root down as you lengthen up with the spine, the neck, and the crown. And your final breath, maybe gently pressing the knee towards the chest if you have that mobility. And when you're ready, release that right leg down, other side. Plant into your right foot, left leg comes up. And you may find that you have better balance on this side or maybe better balance on the other side. Just finding the awareness. Again, lengthening up from the spine, neck, and crown. And when you're ready, release the left leg down. Okay, you guys, we're almost there. We're going to root into that left foot. Hands are going to come up at heart center. Right knee's going to come up. And then little bend in that left knee, you're going to tilt forward and kick that right leg back behind you. Do little tiny micro movements, right? And we're going to kick back into warrior 3. And that right foot can be up off the mat any amount. An option to keep the hands at heart center. You can release the hands and lengthen them back behind you, like an airplane out to the side, or hands over to the front like a T. Wherever you're at, good job. One more breath, hold it, and release, come back. Let's shake out that left leg. It did a lot of work. All right, other side. We're going to grab and ground into the right leg. Hands at heart center. Left knee comes up. Little bend in this right leg, and then begin to kick that left leg back so you're leaning forward with control. These can be very slow, tiny movements. And wherever you're at, you can release the arms. Bring them back behind you, out to the sides, or towards the front. Again, the longer you stand on one leg, the more your little muscles in the arch build muscle memory. So this is work like every second that you're up off the mat like this. One more breath. And bring it all down. Nice job, you guys. Shake out that leg. Let's reach up. Inhale. Exhale, coming all the way down onto our bottoms for seated stretches. Let's bring out both legs out as far or as wide as they will go. And take one leg in. I'm bringing in my right leg. So if your right leg is in, left arm's going to kind of hang out on the left shin. Right arm's going to reach up. Inhale. And as you exhale, let it kind of fall. towards that left foot. And one more breath right here. And exhale, other side. Right leg out, left foot in. Left arm up, inhale, reach. Exhale, let it round. One more breath. And release. Bring it all the way down. Let's bring our legs together. Getting nice and long here. So for seated fold, a lot of times I teach you to like round your spine and relax like this. What I'm going to have you do is keep it as straight as possible. If you happen to have your strap with you, please use it. If you have your strap, place it behind these cushiony parts of the toes and pull the toes towards you. Keep a straight back and come forward, bring the chest forward. If you don't have your strap, hands are just at the sides. As you inhale, lengthen, get nice and straight. And as you exhale, think acute angle coming closer, right? You want the space to get smaller. So this is super good for like lower back pain, tension in the lower back. This is your friendly pose for a lower back stretch. Again, hands are either at your sides or just kind of grabbing onto the sides of the legs here. Whew. Your back might even pop. Again, each inhale, crown comes up. Each exhale, that chest comes forward and down towards the shins, right? One more breath where you're at. And exhale, release, come back up. Let's bend both knees and make this nice little diamond shape with our legs. Soles of the feet come together, toes, heels, hands either grab the ankles or toes. And in this shape, you can round, okay? So inhale, take a deep breath, and exhale, let everything soften, the shoulders, the neck, the face, softening the head. Just breathing into any tightness, breathing into the hips. Breathing into this stretch. Maybe the elbows come out. Let's take one more breath in here. And exhale, coming back up. Let's extend the legs and come all the way down onto our back. We're going to set up for bridge pose. Yay. Okay, so hands are at your sides, palms are facing down. Walk the feet so the heels are slightly touching the fingertips, and feet are going to be hip distance wide. Let's press into the feet, lift the hips up, coming into bridge pose. Nice little stretch in the quads here. Notice the thighs. Are they coming up open? Can you keep the thighs like an equal sign so the knees are pointing forward? Nice and parallel towards each other. Rooting down with the toes. Inhale, rise. And slowly, one by one, exhaling as you bring the hips down. A couple more. Inhale, rise. And as you're lifting up, really press down with the soles of the feet. Draw the heels down and towards the body. Hands press down, forearms, triceps, and even a little in the shoulders. As you press the shoulders down, it'll allow you to kind of pop up in it with the chest as well. One more breath. Inhale, rise. And exhale, lower down. And one more. Inhale, rise. Again, toes are pressing down. Heels root down. Arms, triceps, shoulders, chest is lifting up. One more breath right here. And exhale, lower all the way down. Let's keep that left knee bent. Right leg's going to come up, flex the toes towards the face, and then turn the toes out towards your right side. Set that ankle over the left knee. You got this figure 4 over here. Go ahead, thread the hands through the hole, and either clasp the fingers behind that left thigh, or if you want like a little more of a stretch here, you can clasp over the left knee. Your option here. Excuse me while I let my cat in. Softening the shoulders, the hips, and simply breathing into this stretch here. And when you're ready, left leg comes down, right foot comes down, left leg extends, flex the toes towards the face, point them away like a ballerina, then set that ankle over the right knee. Right foot floats. Again, clasping the hands either behind that right thigh, or if you're not feeling it, clasp the fingers over that right knee. Again, that left elbow can kind of gently press into that left thigh to open up that left leg. One final breath here, and then as you exhale, little tiny pressing of the leg towards the chest. Go ahead, release the foot. Take the arms out nice and big, maybe like a T shape. Shins come together, knees stacked over the hips. Inhale right here. And exhale, drop the knees to your right and take the gaze over towards the left. Little easy twist here. So your feet should be off the mat and legs in a little 90-degree shape here. If you want a little more to help keep the knees down, maybe that right hand comes down over the left thigh to help put a little weight over the knees. And just softening the thighs here, relaxing the hips, the lower back, releasing the spine, softening the chest, making that left shoulder just so heavy and relaxed. Simply noticing the belly rising as you inhale and falling back down as you exhale. And when you're ready, let's inhale, knees back towards center. And exhale, other side. Knees to your left, gaze to your right. Softening that right shoulder. Relaxing the face, releasing the chest. Softening the spine, the lower back, the hips. When you're ready, let's bring the knees back to center. We're going to thread the hands through the knees, finding the inner arches of our feet for happy baby pose, right? We're so happy, yay. So option here to either stay still or sway side to side. Take what you need. No one's watching. In this pose, like literally kind of press those feet down a bit with the hands, and in return, push the hands back up with the feet. Let the hips come down so that sacrum is nice and flat against the mat. Draw the shoulders down. Breathe into the tightness of the thighs. Continue to bring the knees in towards the shoulders inside the armpits. Notice the breath slowly coming in and out. Again, this is an excellent pose for any lower back issues, pain, tightness. And the more you do this pose, the flatter your back will be able to sit against the mat. Let's take one big breath right here. And exhale, release the feet. Bring the knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around the shin, rounding the back. Bring the forehead towards the knees, squeezing yourself into this tiny little ball. Inhale. And exhale, coming all the way down onto the spine for our final Shavasana position. Taking the feet out, letting them fall open and relax. Taking a nice big shape here that just serves you in this moment. Maybe you want to be on your back, maybe you want to be on your side or on your belly or even sitting up, or maybe you have to go. Take what you need, finish out this practice, and make it tailored to you. As you're in this pose, I'm going to walk you through a gentle relaxation meditation, beginning to tune into the breath, simply noticing the oxygen flowing in and out of your body. And as always, when those thoughts float in, just be aware of the thoughts without judgment. Even ask yourself, where are those thoughts coming from? Are these thoughts even mine? And simply allowing your focus to return back to the heart, inwards, and simply noticing that breath flowing in and out of the body. Even if you wish to use that count to inhale for 4, hold for 3, and exhale for 5. Noticing the belly rising as you inhale and settling back down gently as you exhale. Just gently beginning to scan the body, starting at the top of the head, relaxing the forehead, just allowing that forehead to smooth out, right? Letting go of that tension between the eyebrows, softening the inner corners, the outer corners of the eyes, relaxing the temples, the cheeks, releasing the tongue, softening the jaw, letting go of any tension or clenching in the jaw. And staying with this breath and relaxing the neck, softening the throat, the sides of the neck, the back of the neck. Softening the shoulders, allowing them to just release down into the earth. Letting go of any tension, any weight that you're holding on to. Just giving yourself permission to let it go. Relaxing the arms, the biceps, letting the elbows feel heavy, releasing any tension in the forearms. Softening the wrists, the palms, the fingertips, even the spaces between the fingers. Breathing relaxation into the chest, inviting this openness. Just allowing yourself to receive. Gently softening and surrendering the chest as you inhale and exhale. Softening the belly. No need to flex or tense or activate anything. Just simply noticing the belly expand as you inhale and soften as you exhale. Softening the upper back, the lower back. Just allowing yourself to soften down into the mat even more. Relaxing the hips, your left side, the right side. Softening and releasing all the little muscles within the hips, giving yourself permission to let go of any tension. Anything you're holding on to, let that carry itself away with every exhale. And staying with this breath, staying with your breath of relaxation, breathing, softening into the thighs, relaxing the quads, your inner thighs, the hamstrings, the sides of the thighs. Letting the knees feel heavy, even the muscles behind the knees. Just gently let go, soften them, relax them. And softening the lower legs, your shins, the calves, letting those calves just melt into the mat. And breathing this relaxation down the ankles, down your Achilles tendon to the heel, to the soles of the feet, up and around over the arches of the feet, relaxing all the little muscles in the feet that carry you from place to place and allow you to walk. And breathing this relaxation out through your 10 toes of the feet. Just allowing yourself to be in this relaxation that you've created for yourself this morning. For just a moment as my voice fades out. And when you're ready to come out, allow yourself to deepen the breath. Begin by wiggling the toes, moving the fingertips, maybe even touching the pinky with the thumb, then the ring finger, then the middle finger, and the index finger. Gently roll the head side to side, waking up the neck. And then one at a time, bringing the knees into the chest, and rolling onto either side of your mat, and gently pressing up and taking your time, picking yourself up into a seated position. I invite you to bring your hands to heart center and bowing the head in gratitude, finding gratitude for yourself first and foremost, for showing up today, for showing up to your mat, for giving yourself this time, this space, this gift of movement, for carving out time for self-care and me time that is so, so needed today, these days. Thank you for all of those that joined me this morning on this fine Saturday morning. Thank you. The light in me sees and honors the light within each and every one of you. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. This was fun. Thank you. Thank you for those that were here today, seriously. I was like huffy and puffy during this practice, so I hope you guys got a little bit of workout. It's kind of hard sometimes when you're talking and leading. Oh, thanks, Lisa. Seriously. Thank you, Sabrina. You're here. You're welcome, Jessica. Lori, thank you. Oh, Hearts. Neil, thank you. And Emily, you're welcome. Nicole, thank you. This is so awesome, you guys. This was so much fun. I hope you have an awesome rest of your Saturday. Have fun, be merry, remember to breathe and move. Okay. Namaste, everybody. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. I just want to hang out here and chat with all of you. Kristen, I don't know any of you. You guys are all here. Thank you. Like, I am filled with gratitude. Eek. This is my squeals of joy. Thank you. Thank you. I'll have a great Saturday. Kristen, Yuka. Yes, just what you needed, right? Isn't this nice? Okay. Have a nice, awesome day, you guys. Have a good day. Okay. Oh, boy.